Hello everyone, my name is TARDISgirl and today has been all about firsts for me. First day back at uni, no big deal. First time trying bubble tea, meh. But first release of the trailer for the TV adaptation of my favourite book series of all time, The Golden Compass, now that is important. A little background check. Yes, I'm back at uni for my second year. This is my new studio room, complete with kitchen and terrible lighting. I'm still working on the setup for my video layout at this point because I kind of look a bit salmon pink. And that's nothing to do with the week of being outside for orientation. But expect to see a lot more video essays from me because I'm not sure I want to go around looking like a parboiled lobster. But, in the meantime, more important things. Like I said, my favourite book series of all time. And yes, this is more so than Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, Lemony Snicket, Percy Jackson. I may have been late to the party with The Golden Compass. I read the first book when I was 7 and then finished the series when I was about 14. But every single time I read it, it gets better and better and better. As far as I'm concerned, the series is for everyone. Kids, teens, adults. You can understand it at face value when you're a kid, but the more you read into it when you're older, the more you can take out of it. It's religious satire, it's allegorical, it's a wonderful, amazing story of different dimensions. It has an incredible love story in the middle of it, some of the most engaging characters I've ever read, and some of the worst villains ever. Period. Some of the best names. I really do like stories with cool names, and this one has a lot of them. It's just so well written. Yes, I've read some of Philip Pullman's other works. I really did enjoy La Belle Sauvage, which was the prequel novel to The Golden Compass, but nothing beats the OG trilogy. And considering the kind of crappy movie they made out of it, yes, it does have good moments. Yes, there are some very good casting choices, but it just doesn't capture the overall vision of the first novel. And so, when I found out they were making a TV series of it, a TV show which will have a much broader range as it covers all 3 books, will be able to spend more time addressing the complexities of the story, probably will have better CG animation considering the time period, and starring my favourite actor of all time, James McAvoy, as one of the main characters. This is like the best present in the whole wide world. This is literally dream come true for me. Something I've been waiting for years. And so with my long extensive spiel out of the way, it's finally time to watch the first teaser for the TV series. I know it's only 30 seconds, but trust me, all I'm looking for is a tiny snapshot of the world that we are soon to be given the keys to explore. So without further ado, here is my trailer reaction. I hope you enjoy. Okay then, very awkward angle, but here we go. Okay, we've got Lyra in the cupboard. Yes, he looks amazing. And, oh my god. Oh, Mrs. Coulter looks incredible. And he's the master. And yes! Oh, okay, is that the Magisterium? Oh, Christ! Oh, Christ. Was that the new design of the alethiometer? Oh my god. It was like hexagonal instead of a compass figure. Okay, I'm gonna watch that again. This is unprecedented. I don't think I've done this before, but I'm gonna watch it all again and slow it down this time. Okay, we have Lyra in the cupboard from the first chapter. Obviously she's waiting for the master to poison Lord Asriel with the decanter of Tokai, so we know that they got the first chapter down. Right, Clark Peters is the master. Oh, and I'm loving the costume design for James McAvoy, that sort of doublet thing. He looks great. Not exactly how I imagined the character, because while the movie wasn't that great, Daniel Craig's Lord Asriel did capture the kind of character that I was expecting to see. So it'll be interesting to see James McAvoy's take on this. Okay, Daphne Keene's design as new Lyra. She does look very different from the Dakota Blue Richards version, but like I said, I'm loving the costume design. That blue dress looks brilliant. I think she should look a bit scruffier, because Lyra is close to becoming a street urchin in the first book. But at least before she leaves with Mrs. Coulter. We've got Mrs. Coulter with Ruth Wilson, and in this case, it's much more similar to the book series. Mrs. Coulter is described as being dark-haired, very beautiful, and not very threatening from the outset, but it'll be interesting to see how they take this character on, because she is one of the most diabolical people in the first book. At least in the first book. She does get her redemption a bit later on. Okay, Daphne Keene. Daphne Keene in the wilderness, hopefully with Yorick Bernison. I have no idea who they're going to play Yorick Bernison this time, but I'm kind of hoping that it's Ian McKellen again, because he did such a good job the first time around. Okay, Ruth Wilson, probably in Bolvanger. James McAvoy! Yes! Sorry, just, like I said, dream come true. Favourite actor, favourite book. What could be better? Clark Peters is the master, very interesting, and yes! Lin-Manuel Miranda. I have no idea what his take on Lee Scoresby is going to be like. I've only seen him in Hamilton and in Mary Poppins, and Lee Scoresby is really like a cutthroat action figure character, so this will be really interesting. Okay, definitely the Magisterium. All the people at Trollesund where Yorick Bernison gets his armour. I'm pretty sure it's that, but yeah, those guys look creepy. Okay, I don't remember any scenes like this in the book, but we'll see how things go. Okay, frick, that's definitely the guillotine cage at Bolvanger. I'm sorry, but when you're little, that sort of thing creeps you out like nothing else. I mean, I don't have a demon. I do not have a demon, but I was terrified of the demon cages and the guillotine at Bolvanger. I thought that was really scary. And the film, I have issues with the way the film made it slow transition to cutting the bond between your demon. I thought that a guillotine is just lightning fast. That's much more terrifying. But I don't know, maybe the idea of seeing your demon like melt away in front of you would be a bit more tragic. But still, either one's good. As long as they capture the fear and the terror of the guillotine cages, I'm happy with that. They're showing a lot of Bolvanger in this trailer. And the Golden Compass. I really like the design. Just from the snapshot, it doesn't seem as iconic of the design of the first one, but I still really love it. And it's one of the most magical objects out there in fantasy literature, right up there with the Ring of Power and Harry's wand, Excalibur. Oh my goodness. And the reason I love the Golden Compass is it can be anything you want it to be. It can be a weapon, it can be a library, it can be an itinerary, it can be a judge, it can be a fortune teller. It's just anything you want it to be, and what you put into the Golden Compass, you take back out of it, and you can use it however you want to. So it really becomes an extension of the self, another little demon. And oh my, I could go on about this for ages and hours, but suffice to say, this trailer looks phenomenal. It's not exactly how I pictured things in the first place, but like I said, the film, while not good, it was the first adaptation I saw and therefore had a seminal impact on the way that I view the story. And so I'm hoping that this TV series can provide a unique new vision for me to explore. All of the actors look amazing, the character designs are perfect. The only thing I'm a bit sad is that we didn't see the Egyptians or the witches, or the ice bears for that matter. But that doesn't matter, we still have time for that. And considering that teasers are usually released about 6 months before the end product, I think we just have to wait until around late September in order to see this TV show. I say this every time I see a new trailer, but I can't wait. This is something I have been hoping for years. I'm kind of not considering the possibility that this can be anything apart from mind-blowing. I still have hope in the abilities. I mean, adapting a story by Philip Pullman with some truly incredible actors, directed by the person who made The King's Speech and The Danish Girl, one of my favourite films of all time, I think I'm allowed to have hope in this TV series. So thank you for this incredibly lengthy trailer reaction. I hope you had fun watching it, and I certainly had fun reacting to this trailer, because unlike a Marvel film, I actually have extensive background knowledge on the story, considering how many times I've read the book. This is actually quite a satisfying experience, actually knowing something. So once again, thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and to everyone watching, I hope that your favourite book series is getting an adaptation just as cool as this one. Have a wonderful day everyone, and bye-bye!